What's up, everybody? Chewy891 coming at you again today with another another team tactics talk. This time we have Cable and Domino. We're going to get an insight onto what cards come in those packs. And so far, I had a chance to read this morning. I really like what they have in here, and we also get another artwork for Recalibration Matrix, which is cool. So if you ended up getting the Wakanda pack with the Vibranium Heist, that comes with Recalibration Matrix, and I think, if I'm not, I could be mistaken or not, but if you got the starter set, you also got Recalibration Matrix in there. So that should be 3 copies of Recalibration Matrix that you should have at your disposal. Not that you can use all 3, I'm just saying now you have 3 copies. You have extra sets just in case you lose one, right? That's really, really cool. And with all different artwork, so that's awesome. Anyway, so let's go over the tactics talks here, tactics cards, because they're really, really cool, and I think this fleshes out the X-Force a little bit more. I've been seeing some games on TTS that people have been playing with the X-Force, and I feel like with tactics cards, I think it'll flesh out the team a little bit more because I feel like they're missing something. Not that they're not good. It's just like when I watch the games, I feel like there's certain tactics cards that I think that would help them out in certain situations. With these tactics cards, they do. So let's look at the first tactics card. It's called Cat and Mouse. Demonstrates the unpredictability of fighting against the X-Force. They're a small and elite team strengthened by the combat experience of members like Deadpool and Cable, as well as the cunning unpredictability of Domino, which is true. Domino has been crazy. I've been seeing a whole bunch of games on the internet with her. She's just phenomenal. I mean, that one power bomb that she could do with 4 dice and you just get Incinerate, really, really good, because she set up some really nasty plays with like Cable later, could pop a shot, especially on someone who's got lower defense and stuff like that. So Domino's really, really good. It allows you to choose. Okay, so this tactics card allows you to choose one member of the X-Force after all the characters have been deployed. So this is crazy. Right when you deploy your characters, you get to activate this card, like right at the start. So everybody's placed their characters. You're done. Now you play this card. It's kind of similar to First Class, which is like, okay, you start the game, play First Class, now you can go up and you can get objectives, and you don't have to spend a power for the first objective you can test. This doesn't do that, but this is kind of the same thing. You know what I mean? Hey, start of the turn, boom, play this card right away, you get this effect, which is crazy. So here we go. So after all the characters have been deployed and pre-positioned, the chosen character anywhere within range to... Okay, hold on a minute. After all the characters have been deployed and repositioned... Okay, wait a minute. Whoa. After all the characters have been deployed, reposition the chosen character anywhere within range to its current position. So basically, you place all your characters, you choose an X-Force character, specifically X-Force, I believe. Choose that character, place them within 2. Now, what's crazy about this is that Cable already has a placement, so he can place himself within 2 with 2 power. If you can place him one time and then again with his superpower, he's going to be in range of everybody on the map popping the gun, basically. So you can threaten already with Cable at the start of the turn. Or, for example, you want to get Domino closer to range 4. Okay, cool. You want to get Deadpool up to do something? Cool. Wolverine, another character. Any placement Wolverine could use would be great because he has a range 2 attack. So for turn 1, normally, he really doesn't get it. It's hard for him to get involved, especially if you have to get up close because 2 medium moves. I mean, he needs 2 medium moves for sure. Depending on how the person starts their turn or places the character, if they get them closer, maybe you can get there within 1 move. But Wolverine needs at least 2 moves, at least start of turn 1. To do that. Now you can place within 2. I'm pretty sure 1 movement could definitely get you up there and set up a first turn attack with Wolverine to get him going next turn. Because a lot of plays with Wolverines has been like, okay, move up, do no matter the cost, take 3 damage if they're within range 3, and then do that attack, right? And then now you're in close. Now it's repositioned within 2. And now you can see, okay, where can I go to get a turn 1 attack off? This is really, really interesting. Really, positioning is very, very... Positioning is important in general when it comes to wargaming and this game in general. So, this tactic has numerous uses to give you any advantage before the first turn of the game. You can use it in a straightforward way as a kind of advanced deployment to bring you closer to a valuable objective. That too, I didn't even think about that. So it can bring you closer to a valuable to any objective, especially the ones that are like the Cosmic Cubes, which are 5. Right? And you have the 1 in the middle. The 1 in the middle is important. You can easily get the 2 on the side, but the 1 in the middle usually decides, that puts you up by a point, right? So you can reposition somebody to get closer to that objective and then make 1 move Oh, wait a minute. Let's keep reading this. Hold on a minute. So, but you can also use it to cycle up your opponent, offering them a matchup that favors one of their characters before pulling your characters back to a better position. Exactly. So it also lets you be reactive, bolstering your position after seeing who your opponent places, where, and countering with a strong character. Exactly, that too. So you can see where a certain character gets put in your opponent's side. So now you see where your opponent's been placed. Now you're like, okay, I play this card. Who can I put in a better position to deal with that character? You know what I'm saying? So that it's really, really strong. There's something more to this card too, and I'll read that in a second. 'Cause I don't think they go over it here. According to the strong character, so we went with this. So the next tactics card is Dirty Work. Is another one of the X-Force affiliation cards, and shows how the members of this particular team are willing to get their hands dirty in order to overcome a crisis and defeat their opponent, particularly opponents who represent the greatest threat. So any member of the X-Force can play 3 power to play this card and mark the enemy character with the highest threat. If the team can daze or KO the marked target before the end of the round, every member of the X-Force gains power. This is cool. I love this at all. So you can go and you can start focus firing their biggest threat character, right? So basically, the thought process is, I think this to me is like a turn 2, turn 3 kind of card. And getting any kind of power, like without having to do an attack, is really beneficial. So, you know, if I can get it any other kind of way, this is a really cool way to get it. So that other team members can get some power, and then you can make some decisions next turn on what you want to do. Okay, cool, I got enough power to do this, and that. Especially if I can pull this off. So how I'm thinking about this is like turn 2 to 3, you've either dazed or you're about to daze a character. I say play this card, okay? Basically, it's a power cost of 1, because if you play this card, right, let's say if Cable has 3 power, he plays it, right? He gets the daze or KO, you get 2 power back. So Cable paid 3 power, got 2. So basically, you only played 1 power for that card. Really, really good. So you just do that, and if they're about to be dazed to KO, do it. Boom. Everybody on your team now gets 2 power that are X-Force members. That means Domino, Deadpool, Wolverine, Cable. I mean, and now they got power to freely do other stuff, you know? So that's really cool. So let's go into it. So it's a useful tactic as a power booster, since the number of attacks usually outweighs the character's potential defense dice. Focus firing on a single target is often going to take the target out. Exactly. So that's what I was talking about. So you just use focus fire and just go to town on that character, get your free power, plus whatever you gain from the attack as well, too. You got to think about that as well. How much damage you do. That's how much power you get back with this. So this is really, really cool. This could basically be a free card for somebody. If they have 3 power, they do an attack, that nets them power, plus the 2 power that you get back. This is basically nothing. It's a free card to play if you get the daze or KO, if you set this up properly. So that's really, really cool. So let's go over the third tactic card called Warpath. Warpath is an unaffiliated tactic card that perfectly suits characters like Cable, who shrugs off enemy attacks on his unstoppable advance. When a character suffers damage from an enemy attack, it can pay 1 power to play this tactics card and make a short advance towards the attacking character. Yeah. I think characters like Carnage, especially characters that want to get in and kill characters, Venom, with any kind of free movement they can take, they're going to want to play this card. Wolverine is another character. If he takes damage, he gets to advance towards you. Now he's within range 2, even closer to you, to do more attacks. Any character that's looking to kill, they're going to want to play this card. For 1 power, it's cheap. Any kind of time you take damage, you make a short advance towards the attacking character. I don't think this is a you get hit once, you do it. I think if you get attacked and you get damaged again, you can advance again, depending on if you get dazed. So this is really, really cool. This gets those beaters into the game faster. I mean, Thor's another one too. I mean, any kind of free movement that he could take would be really, really awesome. Especially if you put slow on him and stuff like that. He could for sure use this card, because slow is a really, really good way to deal with Thor. Put slow on him, it's gonna be hard for him to, charge in and all that stuff. So that's a really cool card. I mean, other characters that have like aggressive, like She-Hulk, Sabretooth, it just helps them get into the action and stay on top of you and just whatever. Wolverine could for sure use this card. I would definitely be playing this on Wolverine a lot. Cable, maybe not so much, depends. For Cable, it's going to depend on if I get into range 2 of his area attack that I can heal him. Then sure, I'm going to do that. Outside of that, I'm not going to probably use it on Cable. I'm probably using it on Wolverine, Sabretooth, characters like that. Because I'm pretty sure Sabretooth is going to be an X-Force member. I hope so. I know at one point he wasn't part of the X-Force. So, well, granted, he doesn't need it. I mean, he already has aggressive. What am I talking about? Anyways, that's it, because they don't give you the artwork for Warpath right now. So they show Dirty Work And Cat and Mouse, this is coming in the Cable and Domino pack. These are really good cards. And also, like I said, you do get another Recalibration Matrix. I think they just wanted to show off the art here for this character. Like, let's just show off the art for this. So, you can get another copy of Recalibration Matrix. So, if you lost one, you can get it back with this pack, which is really, really cool. Also, if you notice, in the Dirty Work artwork, that's X23. I've been saying it. Any character that's in a card has been released. So, that means X23 is possibly on the way. She's probably going to be an X-Force member as well, which is exciting. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Those are the Tactics cards today that have been released for the Cable and Domino pack. Definitely let me know what you think down below. Comment, like, dislike the video. Let me know what you think about these cards. Does this flesh out the X-Force a little bit more and make them a little more... Because I feel like without their specific Tactics cards, I feel like they've been missing something. Not that they're bad or anything. It's just like when I watch games, I feel like they've been missing something, and I think this is it. So, and there's some crazy stuff that comes in... Deadpool's pack too with Chimichanga and I think the whole Range 2 thing. I'm not sure. I gotta re-look at that again. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's it for me. Definitely let me know, dislike the video, subscribe to my channel. We'll have more CP content. Like I said, we'll have some more battle. We'll be doing battle reports soon. Just been really busy with a lot of stuff, moving, work, all that good stuff. So anyways, guys, definitely thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. Like I said, please like, dislike, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. And I really, really appreciate it. And that's it for me, guys. Have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.